Good afternoon, everyone. This is North Shore Preparedness coming to you from the beautiful shores of Lake Ontario. Today is Sunday, August the 30th, 2020, and we had an absolutely gorgeous day here. We were around about 22 or 23 degrees Celsius with a nice breeze, sun and cloud. A gorgeous day. So that'll translate to 74 or 75 for my American brothers and sisters. But because today is Sunday, August the 30th, what I'm going to have to do first and foremost is wish my father a very, very happy birthday. Happy birthday, Pops. I love you. I'm glad you got, you and Mom had a nice Chinese dinner, and I'm glad she baked you a nice chocolate cake with chocolate icing. So I hope you enjoyed that and enjoyed your day, okay? Alright, so without further ado, we're going to get on to this video here. So what we're doing here today, guys, is we are pressure canning some ground beef. I got a sale on ground beef, and I only had, there was 2 large packages of about 800 grams each, so we're talking about 1.6 kilos, you know, times that by 2, you got 3.2, you're sort of 3.5 pounds of ground beef. So what I've gone ahead and done is I've cooked this out, and I've seasoned it while I was cooking it. Now, what I seasoned it with was some dried thyme, ground black pepper, a little bit of cracked pink Himalayan salt, a bit of celery salt, a little bit of onion powder. Now you can put fresh onion in this if you like, and you can use fresh celery if you want. You can use fresh herbs if you like. We got some granulated garlic in here, as well as some chopped garlic, okay? Fresh, chopped, whichever you like to use. You know, I like this stuff just because it's convenient, but I find you do have to use a little bit more of it than, you know, chopping your own fresh garlic. Okay, so I've used all those ingredients while I cooked this out. I cooked it out and I drained it. Obviously you can see it's in a strainer here on a plate. I drained it out in the sink, and I've just got it on this plate to get it into the jars, okay? So let's get right into it. I've got a few jars already jarred up, and I wanted to put a video on for you guys while I'm doing up these last few jars, just to you know, let you guys know what I'm doing. I worked today. My partner Jim and I, we sanded out a house. We don't normally work on a Saturday or Sunday. We generally take weekends off. But because of Jim's faith, he doesn't work Saturdays. That's the Sabbath for him. So if we have to work a weekend day, we work the Sunday. So that's what I was up to today. We worked, we got that done out. We had a nice cool day to do it, and which I'm thankful for. And I got home and I thought, well, I've got this beef here, got it on sale, might as well better get it canned up. So that's what we're doing here, okay? So I got it cooked off. I've got most of these in the jars already. That's just jarring it up. Get rid of this mess here, and then we'll keep right on with the video, okay, guys? Okay, now I am going to need some vinegar for my paper towels for when we wipe this down. Okay, so now that we've got our beef cooked and into jars, I've left a good full inch of headspace here for these jars. This one here, you can see, isn't quite as full as the other jars, but I think that's all right. What we are going to do with these jars is we're going to introduce some liquid, okay? Now this is beef stock. This is the non-sodium added beef broth. You know, you want to use this if you're watching your sodium, okay? And this is just stuff that I had left over from when I when I canned my breakfast sausages. Okay, I only used a very, very little bit of this, so we're gonna spread this out between the jars, and then I'm just gonna top off the rest of it with just straight up water. You know, I've seen other people do videos of canning ground beef where they only use water as the liquid that they put into it. So I just wanted a little bit more flavor in mine. So we're gonna sort of top up the jars. Well, I'm gonna try and spread this out between 6 jars. What's left in this this carton of beef stock here, okay? So it's really not hard to do. Fry up your beef, season it any way you want to. Now, you don't have to use any of those spices at all if you don't feel like it. What you could do with this is you could go ahead, when you're cooking out your beef, you could go ahead and you could just use like a package of taco seasoning mix and have these all set up, ready to go, cooked out and preserved for meat in your tacos. Now you can do this with ground chicken as well. Like people love chicken tacos or turkey tacos as well. So you can use ground chicken or ground turkey for this. You know, whichever type of ground meat that you like, okay? Alright. We've got that carton used up. That's good. I don't like to waste anything. Just get rid of that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to top the rest of this up with water. Now what I've done when I cooked my beef, totally lost my train of thought here. I was going to say something, I know I was. No, that's alright, it'll come back to me. So we'll top these up with water, leaving again about an inch of headspace. You want all your meat covered. See, that's what happens when you don't rehearse videos and you know, you just do things live off the cuff like that. And personally, I don't do any editing to my videos at all. I don't really know how to. That's not a bridge I've crossed yet. So, I mean, you know, I do all my videos like full on real time, no editing. So what you see is what you see, okay? So we'll just get these topped up here, like this, with water, so that all the beef is covered, okay? And like I say, you want to leave yourself about an inch on top. Yeah, you could add a taco seasoning or any other type of flavorant that you like to your ground meats when you're canning this, just to have it all ready to go, okay? All right, had brought out a 7th jar. I didn't know how many I was going to use, so rather than having not enough, I thought I'd best have more. All right, so what we are going to do, ladies and gentlemen, today is we are going to debubble this. I made a mistake yesterday when I was doing my mustard. I didn't debubble it, and you know, all the jars sealed well, so that's not really a problem or an issue so far. Now I'm not sure if, like, once I take the rings off and you know, let those jars stand a while longer, if those air bubbles inside the jars are gonna blow the seal off or not, I really don't know. But time will tell. You know, we'll keep you posted on that. And you know, a lot of you have been asking for a taste test on the mustard or the sausages and this and that. Well, okay, something I forgot to mention in the mustard video was that once you have your mustard canned, what you have to do with it is you have to let it set for about a week, just for all the flavors to mellow out together. And you know, because if you tasted it right away, it wouldn't really be, you know, it wouldn't really have its full potential and taste. All those flavors need to meld together. So what I will be doing for you guys is I'll be doing a taste test in about a week of this mustard with the sausages, okay? So a lot of you have asked about that. And so that is what I'm going to do for a video for that, okay? I've had a lot of great comments in the comment sections on these canning videos from you guys. Thank you so much for them. You guys are awesome. I had some especially good comments from, if any of you guys are brand new to canning like I am, I had some very, very good comments from a gentleman by the name of Lee, Old Timer Lee. Old Timer Lee, if you're watching this, thank you ever so much for your comments, and thank you everybody for your comments. One of the reasons why I'm doing this is not just to, holy heck, I almost missed it. I almost made a serious boo-boo not wiping down the tops of my jars. You guys would have been all over me for that. I would have been kicking myself in the butt, to be honest with you, had I forgotten that. Okay, because we're working with the meat here and there's fats in it, you definitely want to use vinegar to clean the top of your jar rims before you place your lids on, okay? Because if you don't do that, you would be a dum-dum like I just about was, okay? Definitely a very, very necessary part of the process to not be forgotten, okay? All right, so we got all our jars wiped with vinegar. We're gonna get our flats and rings on and just get reorganized here. Okay, so you guys can see what I'm doing. Get reorganized. Hey, that one's alive. So how are you guys doing today? Hope everyone's well. Staying well and safe. I hope you guys had a great Sunday. I hope the weather was good where you guys are. Like I said, we had an absolutely beautiful day here today, even though I had to work. And it's hard work, but I'd rather do hard work in fair weather rather than, it's been pretty swampy. We've had a really, really hot summer. So I was glad to get a nice cool day to get this job done. And I thought I'd get this done here while I'm at home. Now that annoying sound you may hear in the background sounds a bit like a fan. Well, there's a fan in it. I've got the still running today. And the still is providing me with some rum. This is going to be round one. I'm going to have to make a second run of rum this evening. I'm also doing that. And these, you just want finger tight. You don't want to crank them down. You want to let the canning process do its own sealing. Okay. Again, finger tight. Just like that. Okay, so we've got all those done. What we're going to do now is I'm just going to swing you around to the canner here. So hopefully you can see what's going on here. Let me just flip the thing around, see if I'm on target here. There we go. Okay, now as you guys can see, I've already got some jars in there. Those are just jars of water to help with the displacement. And if I've got too many in there, I'll take some out. Now, we're going to can these for 90 minutes. Once the steam starts to produce itself out of the vent hole, we'll let it steam for 10 minutes, and then we will time that for 90 minutes once we have put the weight on, okay? So that's what we're up to today, guys. That's canning ground beef. And I will do a video in the future letting you know how this worked out, okay? So for now, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be North Shore Preparedness. Wishing you a happy rest of your Sunday. Have a good, safe week, everyone. This is going to be North. Out for now.